At BFW, we build all of our programs to support the teacher. We build them specifically for AP with the best authorship and content, providing unmatched resources and support for adopters. In this video, we'll take a quick look at the many different parts of the Sullivan and Miranda Calculus for the AP course 3rd edition program. Let's begin. Michael Sullivan, Emeritus Professor of Mathematics at Chicago State University, received a PhD in Mathematics from the Illinois Institute of Technology. Before retiring, Mike taught at Chicago State for 35 years, where he honed an approach to teaching and writing that forms the foundation for his textbooks. Mike has been writing for more than 35 years and currently has 15 books in print. His books have been awarded both Texty and McGuffey Awards from the Text and Academic Authors Association. In 2007, he received the TAA Lifetime Achievement Award. Kathleen Miranda, Ed.D. from St. John's University, is an Emeritus Associate Professor of the State University of New York, where she taught for 25 years. Kathleen is a recipient of the prestigious New York State Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Teaching, and she particularly enjoys teaching mathematics to underprepared and fearful students. In addition to her extensive classroom experience, Kathleen has worked as accuracy reviewer and solutions author on several mathematics textbooks, including Michael Sullivan's Brief Calculus and Finite Mathematics. Kathleen's goal is to help students unlock the complexities of calculus and appreciate its many applications. This edition of Sullivan Miranda has been carefully developed to ensure that it adheres to the unit structure and coverage as set forth in the 2019 CED. Further, it aligns with the College Board's overarching structure, meaning every big idea, mathematical practice, and student skill. This edition also aligns with the revised pedagogy of Enduring Understanding, Learning Objective, and Essential Knowledge Statement that flow from the 3 revised big ideas. Note, Chapter 7 includes differential equations, which are included to show that the author's coverage aligns with the new unit structure and personalized progress checks. While we'll look at all the ways AP practice is fully integrated into the Sullivan-Miranda program, while we are on the topic of this text being fully aligned to the new AP Calculus CED, know that the full AP practice exams found in the text fully match the current exam in both style and scope. And if you'll allow me to digress for a moment, while we're looking at the table of contents here really quickly, you'll see we still retained our Chapter P, Preparing for Calculus, which is an essential and key prep chapter for students. It helps set a baseline for success and helps you differentiate. So what's new to the 3rd edition? As mentioned, the 3rd edition of Sullivan and Miranda's Calculus for the AP course mirrors the unit structure set out in the College Board's 2019 Course and Exam Description, CED. But it is more than that. The entire program has been updated and revamped to be the best AP program available. Keep the following in mind as we review the full program. Chapters are reordered to align with the new unit structure. New AP cumulative review problem sets included for chapters 2 through 10. Chapter 7 includes differential equations, which are included to show that the author's coverage aligns with the new unit structure and personalized progress checks. Streamlined coverage of certain topics that receive less attention in the new CED. Aligned terminology that accords better with the College Board's usage. Additional topics that receive more coverage in the new CED. As an additional resource for BC students, basic coverage of polar coordinates and vectors are located in Appendix A. We will learn more on this later in the video, but the Sapling Plus ebook and online homework offering was built from the ground up for this edition. There are approximately 2,000 plus questions, many of which are algorithmically created, essentially making thousands more. Along with those, Sapling Plus will also include many in-book questions with targeted feedback, all of the end of section, end of chapter, and AP practice problems. All of the problems in the suggested assignments grid in the Teacher's Edition. All of the now work problems. Sapling Plus includes many other additional features. And of course, along with a fully updated Sapling Plus offering, this edition's complete teacher resources suite has been fully updated to match the course. There are many exciting things about the teacher's resources, which we'll learn about soon. To fully appreciate them, let's first review some hallmark features that make the Sullivan-Miranda program so powerful. One of the most powerful things about the Sullivan and Miranda program is that our expert AP content is integrated throughout the entire text, from the section level on up, providing students with the necessary and consistent practice they need to succeed. To quickly find this built-in AP exam prep, look for the green, which is the color we use for any AP exam prep or support items. We will look at each of these in a little more detail throughout the rest of the presentation, but just to quickly note them here, when you see green, you'll find AP exam tips throughout the text margins, AP practice problems at the section level, AP review problems, including multiple choice and model FRQs at the chapter level, AP cumulative review problem sets starting after Chapter 2, and 2 AP practice exams. 1 full-length Calculus AB practice test after Chapter 8, 1 full-length Calculus BC practice test after Chapter 10. From the big ideas to problem solving to practice, Sullivan-Miranda works. It is written at an accessible level so that students can handle the concepts and the worked examples, offering economical, focused descriptions with integrated support written to be read and understood by students as they learn calculus and prepare for the AP exam. Everything starts with how the text is built and structured, creating the rhythm and cadence needed to support a student's foundation in not only understanding the big ideas, but being able to confidently put them into practice. You'll see the text follows a unit, chapter, section build. Every chapter boldly displays the book's chapter title, as well as the unit title in the AP course description, so you know that the coverage is current, comprehensive, and accurate. At the beginning of each chapter, a chapter project shows students how calculus relates to their own life, as well as other fields, such as biology, engineering, environmental science, technology, and even space travel. This project in Chapter 3 is an exploration of how populations grow and decline. The chapter opener is then revisited at the end of the chapter as a chapter project. Its questions, which when answered, shed light on how the calculus techniques learned throughout the chapter can be applied to the real world. In short, individual sections guide students to the worked examples that explain concepts. In more detail, every section starts with objectives that provide a scope of study for the student. These are then repeated as headlines to reinforce ideas, that is, the coverage of the objective, and are then linked to worked examples that have clear, succinct explanations. You'll see that the worked example titles underscore the objective as well as provide the students with a scope of the explanation. Already, you're starting to see the Sullivan-Miranda rhythm. Now let's look closer at the worked examples. After the guidance and explanation of an objective headline, there begins a series of worked examples that provide essential and clear step-by-step instruction in a student-friendly approach unique to Sullivan-Miranda. Examples are calibrated in difficulty throughout sections to help students attain higher skill levels in dealing with complexity. Many of the worked examples are applied, showing students how calculus is beneficial and relevant to other fields and endeavors. Furthering the student-friendly approach, blue annotations show students what formula or reasoning is involved in solving the problem. Look for the Calc Clip icon next to worked examples. Selected examples are supported by Calc Clips, short videos that walk students through each step in the process of solving a similar problem. After working through an example, the Now Work feature directs students to parallel practice and/or AP practice problems found at the end of the section that mirror the worked example, providing immediate practice and reinforcement. Now, if we jump to the problems noted in the Now Work feature, we will see that there is an icon with a page number in it that cross-references that problem back to the corresponding worked example. Since we recognize that many students begin with exercises and seek help only as needed, we have crafted this distinctive backward-forward navigation system that effectively directs students from exercise to example and vice versa. Check it out! Try skimming through the book and look for the Now Work and the cross-reference icons. Another great element of Sullivan and Miranda is its built-in support features, which are found where and when students need them most. As we walk through the sections and worked examples, you may have noticed them. These eye-catching, helpful features are conveniently located throughout the margins of the text whenever they are needed. Recall provides a quick refresher of key results used in theorems and examples. Need to Review boxes give students on-the-spot help, showing them where in the book they can find concepts they may want to quickly refresh on in order to master the content. AP exam tips contain explanations and suggestions that help students prepare for the AP exam. Caution boxes warn students about potential misconceptions and pitfalls. Note provides supporting details of content on that page to help further explain topics. Origins gives background and biographical information about key figures and discoveries that helped in the development of calculus. And last but not least, In Words offers on-the-spot help in translating complex formulas, theorems, proofs, rules, and definitions into everyday language, helping students' understanding of them. Throughout Sullivan and Miranda, abundant practice is provided through a well-scaffolded set of exercises at the section, chapter, and cross-chapter cumulative levels, as well as through full practice exams. Let's take a closer look. To help your students master calculus concepts, there are Assess Your Understanding exercises at the end of each section, with selected answers appearing in the back of the book. Note again quickly the cross-reference icons next to problems, which directs a student back to the relevant worked example if needed. They start with concepts and vocabulary exercises, which check the comprehension of main points. Then there are skill-building problems, which help students develop computation skills and the ability to select the best approach to solve a problem. Once students have mastered computational skills, they can then tackle the applications and extensions problems that are applied or extend the concepts of the section. Some sections include additional applied challenge problems if applicable to concepts and skills being mastered in that section. Helpful icons identify problems that require a graphing calculator, and when necessary, we even noted when a CAS should be used. There are over 150 graphing calculator icons throughout the book. Each section that covers content that may appear on the exam has AP practice problems. With AP practice problems integrated at the section level, Sullivan Miranda gives students exam practice all year, which not only reinforces the AP skills needed for success, but helps build their confidence in regards to the AP exam. Organized for ease of use, the chapter review briefly recaps the main ideas and key concepts of the chapter. The Things to Know portion contains a detailed list of definitions, formulas, and theorems with page references, so they can be found easily in the chapter. The Objectives table displays section-by-section lists of the objectives and the worked examples of the chapter with page references to review exercises and AP review problems that pertains to each objective. Note that the AP review problems are in a green column. Review exercises offer an opportunity to return to the key concepts of the chapter for each objective. Every chapter ends with AP review problems that include multiple choice problems for exam prep all year, as well as short answer open-ended questions to help students build their skills at answering free response questions. Offering extra help to students, every AP review problem is accompanied by a short video clip that guides them through the solution. Created by experienced AP teachers, these videos can be accessed through our Sapling Plus platform. Starting at Chapter 2, every chapter ends with an AP cumulative review problem set. These sets reinforce concepts across the course, helping students prepare for the AP exam by keeping the most important concepts and techniques fresh in their mind throughout the course. As mentioned earlier, when showing how we fully align to the new AP Calculus exam, the Sullivan-Miranda text offers a full-length practice exam for Calculus AB after Chapter 8 and for Calculus BC after Chapter 10. Each contains 45 multiple-choice questions and 6 free response questions, with both matching the AP Calculus exams in length and scope. In BFW's leading digital platform, you'll find a fully accessible, online and offline intuitive ebook, online homework with targeted feedback, giving just-in-time guidance to students as they work through assignments and problems, and all of the students and teacher resources for Sullivan and Miranda's Calculus for the AP course 3rd edition, giving students what they need to succeed in AP Calculus, while saving you, the teacher, time. Here is a quick summary of the Sapling Plus offering for Sullivan and Miranda 3rd edition. But again, I'd like to highlight some key features of the program. There are over 4,000 questions, many of them algorithmically driven, in turn creating thousands more in essence. Many review questions from the textbook are in the Sapling Plus, in helpful pre-built assignments. Targeted feedback on the homework provides students with real-time guidance on every problem. The platform allows for quick access to student and teacher resources. And, of course, there is a fully accessible and interactive ebook. Sapling Plus's powerful homework engine is designed to help students effectively practice their skills and learn from their mistakes. With targeted feedback, wrong answer feedback is specific to the mistake made by the student. Many of the problems in Sapling Plus are algorithmic, meaning you are able to regenerate the values used in the problems, essentially creating innumerable problems from one original. Written to help you realize success, the Teacher's Edition for Sullivan and Miranda, Calculus for the AP Course 3rd Edition, provides the built-in support you need, whether you are new to teaching AP Calculus or are a veteran teacher. Its goal is to make every teacher a confident, energized, and resourceful teacher, even before the first day of class begins. The Teacher's Edition opens with Teaching AP Calculus, a primer, which provides an introduction to the entire AP Calculus AB and BC courses, going over the big ideas and mathematical practices along with information on how to prepare and teach your course. Each chapter then opens with a set of blue pages that sets the stage for teachers to offer a successful AP Calculus course. There you'll find an in-depth correlation that aligns each chapter with the new AP Calculus CED, along with realigned pacing guides for both AB and BC that include suggested homework assignments. Other Blue Pages support includes a summary of each section in the chapter, highlighting the big ideas and offering suggestions for what is optional enrichment material. A list of resources including suggestions for published AP free response questions, and other resources that are appropriate for use with the chapter. A pacing guide for the chapter featuring student textbook objectives and suggested homework assignments, and more. Helpful annotations throughout the Teacher's Edition provide just-in-time support and resources, such as big idea tips, mathematical practice tips and suggested skill tips that help teachers reinforce the new structure of learning in the 2019 CED. Integrating these tips into every required section of the textbook helps students acquire these skills and practices. Bell ringers, which are short problems to give students to start each day successfully. Bell ringers review concepts with a strong emphasis on skills development. Many AP Calc skill builders offer additional worked examples written in the style that students will see on the AP exam. Alternate examples are worked examples written to support and extend the examples in the student text, giving teachers another example for use in class. Teaching tips appear throughout the sections to offer advice and insights into presenting concepts more effectively. Worksheets are available to support almost all sections of the book, and worksheet solutions are available for teachers. Common errors and misconceptions notes are placed next to techniques and concepts that provoke the most mistakes. Graphing calculator practice helps students with specific calculus computations and displays of data. The Teacher's Edition was written by two expert AP Calculus educators. Joshua has more than 10 years of experience teaching AP Calculus in a high school setting. He enjoys working with both students and teachers and has received multiple awards, including being named Dallas ISD Teacher of the Year. Joshua has presented on multiple topics at AP annual conferences and written curriculum and presented for the National Math and Science Initiative. He regularly serves as an AP Calculus exam reader. Brent has taught physics, chemistry, and mathematics in private and public schools in the Midwest and on the West and East Coasts. Having taught all levels of high school math, he now focuses mostly on pre-calculus, AP Calculus AB and BC, and upper-level electives. Awardee of one of the 2013 Rosenthal Prizes for Innovation in Math Teaching, and finalist for the 2017 Presidential Award for Excellence in Math and Science Teaching, Brent holds a senior chair for distinguished teaching at Lawrenceville. He presents regularly at national and state mathematic conferences, in addition to reading AP exams each summer and consulting with schools and individual teachers. The teacher's resources on the flash drive are resources that work in tandem with the Teacher's Edition, including items such as CalcClip videos, chapter AP review problem videos, AB Calculus flashcards for students, bell ringer activities for each section in a convenient PowerPoint presentation, skill building worksheets for each section, PDFs for alternate examples and AP skill builders in the Teacher's Edition, image slides containing graphs and other visual representations from the student text, 2 prepared exams for each chapter, the Teacher Solution Manual in PDF format, and new to the 3rd edition, Desmos activities, which allow you to manipulate dynamic figures, and more. Desmos is a popular and powerful graphing software that is free online and allows you to work with dynamic figures. There is an original Desmos classroom activity for each chapter. Teacher resources include 2 PD videos for each chapter, one for AB Calculus and one for BC Calculus, as well as a general overview video for each. For adopters, we provide a variety of other potential PD opportunities. Contact your local rep to learn more. To learn more, visit go.bfwpub.com/APCalculus3E or contact your local sales rep. To find their contact information, visit go.bfwpub.com/findmyrep. Thanks for watching and have a good day.